चंद्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामनि गौरत्वेषे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनो अभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, you are welcome for continuity of Bhakti Shastri study of Nectar of Instruction by Srila Rupa Goswami. Yesterday we started the 4th verse. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has a song for sadhak, means practitioner. This is about 3rd verse. I'm just reading few lines if you can relish. भजने उत्साह भक्ति ते विश्वास प्रेम लाभे धैर्य धन भक्ति अनुकूल कर्म प्रवर्तन असत संग विसर्जन भक्ति सदाचार यही छय गुण। नाहिल आमार नाथ के मने भुजिब तुम्हार चरण Chariya Mayar Sath. This is the song by Bhaktivinoda Thakur for sadhak practitioner. All the 6 items are very clearly mentioned. I am reading the translation in English. O Lord, I could not develop these 6 qualities. What are these 6 qualities? Enthusiasm for practicing Krishna consciousness. Bhajane utsaha. So our enthusiasm should be for what purpose? Practicing bhakti. It means chanting holy name, most important for all the devotees. Bhajan means actually our everyday sadhana. Utsaha means enthusiasm. Faith in devotional service. Nishchay, bhakti te vishwasa. The next is Nishchay, means firm conviction that devotion is the only right path and no any distraction from that. Third, what is dhairya about what? Dhairya means patient about what? Prema labhe dhairya dhan. Your wealth to get the love of God is patience. So we have to be patient for awakening love of God. So each word, what is the exact meaning Bhaktivinoda Thakur is giving us? Bhakti anukula karma pravartana. Whatever is favorable for bhakti, this is called tat karma pravartana. Bhakti anukul. It means following regulatory principles, yam, name and rules of Vaidhi Bhakti. Asatya Sangha Visarjan, and we have to give up the association of non-devotees. Bhakti Sadachar, this is the Satovrti. Satovrti means Bhakta Sadachar. It means following the footsteps of the devotees. 8 Chaya Guna, these are the 6 characteristics. Nahi Amara Nath, my Lord, I don't have these 6. Kemano Bhujiva, how can I know? Tumara Charan, your lotus feet. Chariya Maya and Satha. When can I give up the association of Maya and take shelter of your lotus feet? So, faith in the devotional, patient is for attaining love of God. Engagement in activities favorable for devotional service, giving up association with the non-devotees and following in the Vaishnava etiquette. How these will I ever give up the association of Maya and develop and worship your lotus feet? This whole big lengthy psalm which gives the insight about the verse number 3. Now this is our verse number 4 which we are discussing. Let us go to that. There are some things here which are more detailed things actually. The manual for Grasta, manual for Sannyasis, manual for all Gaudiya Vaishnava. The list of the items which Grasta should follow.
Regarding this Shaya, firm conviction. In the beginning, how is it possible to have a firm conviction without practicing devotional activities?
The Shraddha comes by associating with devotees.
And that is the beginning stage of...
Beginning is Ado Shraddha. That Shraddha means we have in the beginning, we have Shraddha to go in the association of devotees. We have little desire to associate with devotees. That is the seed of our faith. And more hearing from devotees, this faith more and more matures. And what is ultimately this faith, Shraddha? Ultimately, it is the Shraddha Shabde Vishwas Kai. It means it's a firm conviction. Krishna Karma Kaila. When we do the activities to please Krishna, then everything is all right. So this is faith will come by association with devotees. So this faith will come by association with devotees. Usually the faith will come by association of devotees and hearing from devotees about the bona fide scripture. Ultimately, we should have to develop faith in Shastra. In Shastra, which means scripture. Our devotion, whether it is first class, second class, or third class, the only factor is faith in the scripture. Faith is small, then devotee is third class. Faith is very high, devotee is first class. Faith is medium, devotee is medium. So faith is a guiding principle for advancement in devotional service. So the beginning of the faith is by sadhu sangha. And for sadhu sangha still, it is our good pious credits that actually Krishna from within the heart as a super soul inspire us to go and associate with devotees. So devotee and Krishna both help to develop our faith. Krishna from inside as a super soul and devotee from outside. About scripture. So this verse we are reading again. Dadate prate granate Guhyamakhyaati prachate Unkate bhojate chaiva Shadavidham priti lakshanam. Offering gifts and charity, accepting charitable gifts, revealing one's mind and confidence, inquiring confidentially, accepting prasad and offering prasad are the 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee and the another. Now, in our purport, Srila Prabhupada started by saying first line, which everybody should remember. And what is that line? In this verse, Srila Rupa Goswami explained how to perform devotional activities, which means tat tat karam pratana. That is, devotional activities means tat tat karam pratana. Also, devotional activities means satovrti. From Mangal Arati to this is satovrti, this is bhakti, these are devotional activities means transcendental, Shuddha Sattva. In the association of devotee, this is most important line. All the devotional activities should be performed in an association of devotees. Now the next question is to develop the relationship of love and trust among devotees. To develop the relationship of love and trust among devotees, there are 6 exchanges. These 6 exchanges among devotees will increase the love and trust. Love and trust, love for Krishna, trust in the scripture, and trust in the devotees of the Lord. Love for Krishna and trust in the devotees and the scripture. And how this will mature, this love and trust, how it mature? By 6 exchanges. These 6 exchanges should be done with and Krishna. Krishna asked, Patram Pushpam Phalam, to give me this, give me. Krishna is asking, offer me bhoga, take prasad, right? So these exchanges should be with Krishna and devotee. Actually, this is the last line in the purport conclusion. We will find this line and we will discuss this line. So, the line which we are discussing here is all these activities should be done in association of devotees. This is Rupa Goswami's. Now, how can we develop relation with devotees? By exchange of these 3 things, or three set of things, 3 set of things. And then there is a common principle, even in material life also, and in the spiritual life also. In material life, people have a business, they just eat together, talk together, exchange gift. Similarly, for devotion, we should have these 6 exchanges. Now, the next line, we yesterday read these 6 exchanges, and then we discussed the Dadati, Pratigananti, Gohyati, Akhyati, Prachati, Bhunkte, Bhojate. All this we have finished almost. How many paragraphs we have finished? Maybe 3. So in the first paragraph there are 3 things. 3 principles are there in first paragraph. 6 items of loving exchange between devotees. Number 2, definition of Guhyam, Akhyati, Prachati. And third one is definition of Bhunkte, Bhojate, Chaiva. This is the first paragraph. We have definition for these. Is it okay? And second paragraph also we discussed yesterday. Universal principle of 6 loving exchanges in the business world and also in the ISKCON. Then this is the important part, number B in a second paragraph. ISKCON's purpose to revive dormant Krishna consciousness by giving opportunity to the people in general to practice 6 types of exchanges among devotees. By that their Krishna consciousness is revived, Krishna consciousness is awakened. Revive means it is already there. Therefore, further Srila Prabhupada said Krishna consciousness is innate. It is in everybody's heart. And what is that? Then the verse quoted, Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem, Sadhe Kabu Nahi. So how can we really awaken this dormant Krishna consciousness? The process is to clean the heart by chanting Mahamantra, Cheto Darpan Marjanam. So these 2 paragraphs we have finished yesterday. Now we are going to the paragraph number 3. Is it okay? So paragraph number 3. Not only, I think from here, right? After the Cheto Darpan Marjan and translation. Now we are starting page number 42, the last paragraph. Not only is the chanter of the Maha Mantra purified, but the hearer of but the heart of anyone who happens to hear the transcendental vibration of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, is also cleansed. It's like when you wash the cloth with soap, cloth is clean, but your hands are also clean automatically. Yeah. Both things go simultaneously. You wash clothes, your hands will automatically be clean. So, if you chant Hare Krishna, not only you will be cleansed, but those who hear, they also will be cleansed. So, what actually this one line is giving? What is the mood of Prabhupada in writing this line with a full mantra? Go and do some kirtan. Chant in these streets. That will help so many conditioned souls to hear the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and their heart will also be purified. This is most important, one single thing actually, because usually those who are not follower of the Vedic culture, they have no interest in coming in the temple and hearing from you Bhagavatam. But you go in the street and chant Hare Krishna, the sound will go in their ears. They cannot close their ears when they walk. So this chanting is the only powerful method for reviving the Krishna consciousness of all living entities. Not only human beings, all living entities. That's the next line. Even the souls embodied in lower animals, insects, trees, and other species of the life also become purified and prepared to become fully Krishna conscious simply by hearing the transcendental vibration. This was explained by Thakur Haridas when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inquired from him how living entities lower than human beings can be delivered from material bondage. Haridas Thakur said that the chanting of the holy names is so powerful that even one chants in the remotest part of the jungle, the trees and animals will advance in Krishna consciousness simply by hearing the vibration. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada used to say, what I am doing right now is chanting. If there is a one student, I should speak with the same enthusiasm, because there are so many living entities in the wall, on the floor, they will be benefiting. So you are not alone. There's not only one person. There are many other living entities here. So within the four walls, you give your lecture in four walls, no problem. Still, you will be purified because you are doing chanting. And some lower entities also can be purified. Now there's the example of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Next. This was actually proved by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself when he passed through the forest of Jharkhand. At that time, the tigers, snakes, deers, all other animals abandoned their natural animosity and began chanting and dancing in Sankirtan. Of course, we cannot imitate the activities of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but we should follow in his footsteps. We are not powerful enough to enchant the lower animals such as tigers, snakes, cats and dogs, or entice them to dance, but by chanting the holy names of the Lord, we can actually convert. You say? Where I am reading. We can actually convert. Find out where I am reading. You are not with me. We can convert many. We can convert many people throughout the world to Krishna consciousness. Many people. This is the hope of Prabhupada. We cannot change the animals, but at least human beings we can convert many people throughout the world.
Even if I'm not pure from within, even if I'm not pure from within?
Krishna's name is pure, not the you. It is not the chanter which is more powerful. It is the holy name that is powerful. Those who were chanting in early days, Prabhupada's hippie disciples, were they purified? No. But holy name is so powerful that they are also purified, and those who are listening to them also purified. This is the power of the holy name, not of the chanter. It's not of the chanter, it's the power of holy name. In our Padayatra, the All India Padayatra, there was one dog always moving with Padayatra. On Ekadashi, not eating any grain. It was always present on every Mangal Arati. The Padayatra stayed with us 1 month in Prayagraj, Kumbh Mela. And the dog was all 1 month there. We never saw a dog passing urine or stool in the camp. We used to go outside somewhere. When the month was over, the Padayatra left and dog was not there. So when he did not see the deities and devotees, he was unrest like anything. We put the dog in a car and we transported to the place where the Padayatra was. So dog was observing Ekadashi, not eating grain on that day. So there are so many examples that even the animals, one cow was coming always for classes. There's one small book written by some Maharaj, the animals, how they were more Krishna kind. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela, the dog with Shivanand Sen was chanting, Mahaprabhu was chanting and then left body. So this chanting is so powerful. We cannot, Mahaprabhu can make lion and deer to embrace, but if we chant in front of lion will jump on us and finish us. So we should not imitate that. So once I was teaching, this was a drama. They performed the drama. Mahaprabhu was chanting, so deers and they were dancing. And then some fool started chanting in front of lion and bump, So we should not imitate. We simply follow in their footstep. So now, many contributing, now these lines are very important lines. Please go with me. Contributing or distributing the holy name of the Lord is the sublime example of contributing or giving charity, the Dadati principle. So what is the most powerful Dadati principle? Distributing holy name, contributing holy name, chanting holy name is the sublime. What is the meaning of sublime? What is the meaning of sublime?
Yes. No equal.
Essential.
Huh? No?
No one that is equal to that. In competition, separate.
A spiritual dimension.
Sorry?
A spiritual dimension. It's an ecstasy of spiritual potency.
Sublime is a process when we can't see it's happening, but it happens.
You can't see, but it happens. It is a side of transformation. Sublimation is a word in chemistry, where you mix two things and third thing comes out. That's called sublimation in a chemistry, right? So when devotees chant holy name and mix with the other people, there is a transformation. And what is the transformation? The listener become purified without their knowledge. And there's one example in a Bhagavatam, just we were discussing how powerful is this devotee association and giving holy name. Sublime example, sublime explained by Prabhupada is, Narad was 5-year-old child, but by association with devotees for 4 months, because the process was sublime. He was transformed and become a pure devotee. So sublime means this process will transform the consciousness of the person. This Dadati principle. So everybody never mistake in exam. What is the Dadati principle?
Distributing holy name.
Distributing holy name. Never forget this, okay? Now what is Pratigranati? See the next line.
Receiving holy name.
By the same token, one must also follow the Pratigranati principle and be willing and ready to receive the transcendental gift. And what is that? Give the japa mala to someone. This is the highest gift you can give to somebody. Let them chant Hare Krishna. If he is willing to accept this, this is the highest Dadati principle. You know, in our ISKCON, when we used to make life members, they give some Lakshmi. We give them books, chanting beads. So this is the Gananti Dadati principle. They give something, we give them something. So based on then this whole program, Srila Prabhupada started based on these principles. So now second topic. One should inquire, now is coming, Akhyati Prachati. Goyam Akhyati Prachati. One should inquire about the Krishna conscious movement and open his mind to, in order to understand the situation of this material world. What is the situation of this material world?
Full of miseries. Full of miseries.
Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukh, Doshanu, Darshanam. He should be ready to open his mind to understand that these are the suffering of this material world. And he should be ready to ask about solution for that, and that is Krishna consciousness. Thus the Goyam Akhyati Prachati principle can be served. So in the last part of this paragraph, there are definition of two things. Dadati, Pratigrananti, Goyam Akhyati Prachati. It's okay? Now, this is the third paragraph over. See here. Third paragraph, number 1. Chanting cleans oneself and others. Even the lower species. Haridas Thakur Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Jharkhand forest. This is the first part. It's okay? Second. Giving holy name is Dadati principle and accepting holy name is Pratigrananti principle. These are the two things in our, but there is a third small thing we have just seen. Akhyati, Goyam Akhyati Prachati, that should be added. In this purport, there is a third thing. This need to be added. As somebody who can make more changes in this, anybody who knows the system to make this transparencies and add something? No? आपको करना पड़ा, अभी नहीं, ऐड करना पड़ेगा इसमें. पैराग्राफ 3 में थर्ड एक ऐड करना पड़ा. आख्याति, गोयम आख्याति प्रचति principle is there. Most important two things. Knowing the world, problems of the world and solution to that. That is the Goyam Akhyati Prachati principle. That they should ask, what is the solution to my problems? So this is what usually in a technical way when we preach, we have this one topic called material problems, spiritual solution. So people will ask about their material problem and we should give them a spiritual solution. That is actually Goyam Akhyati Prachati. Asking in confidence and hearing submissively. So material problems is spiritual solution. Problems of material world and solution is Krishna consciousness. Now the paragraph number 4.
So
Okay.
Why it is saying confidential. Yes. Asking confidential.
Confidentially actually means we have to ask from a person who is not going to exploit us. If I reveal my mind to somebody, he should not exploit my weaknesses, but he should help me to come out of that weakness. That is Guhyam. It is confidential because I reveal my mind to somebody, he should not misuse that. So therefore, actually speaking, this what we are discussing, this is not Guhyati Akhyati. It's not that. But if we go to the spiritual master and tell this is my problem, I have this problem. So he's not going to speak next day, so and so devotee came to me and he's not following any rule, he's nonsense. He will not say like that. So he's not going to exploit him because he only can help him how to come out of that. It says Goyam Akhyati Parasthiti actually means you reveal your heart to a person confidentially, which actually means what are your problems in practice of Krishna consciousness. And you hear from a senior dude, because first line is, these words, for these two words, what is the first definition in the first paragraph? Listening from senior devotee. When the junior devotee listen from senior devotee, this is called Akhyati Goyam Parasthiti. This is the definition first we got yesterday, remember? Senior devotee speak and junior devotee listen. So to translate it, otherwise the guru speech and disciple listen. And this is a very confidential relationship. Even mantra given by a guru is a confidential. He only gives in the ear. It should not be, it's not for everyone. So confidential means actually transcendental. Something which is transcendental is confidential. Dadami Devya Gyan. Dadati Devya Gyanam. It's a Guhyatam. But for practical purpose, every devotee should have one senior devotee to whom he can reveal his heart and tell these are my problems. I'm not able to really chant properly. I'm not able to follow some rules. I'm not able to understand some part of the Gita or Bhagavatam. Then he should help us to overcome that. Not he should publicize it to people that so and so people is so and so fault. No, that is Guhyam. So he should keep confidential. He should keep your question confidential. He should not make it public. Because devotion is very, very, tender and is a lata. Lata means is a creeper. So creeper can be cursed anytime. So it should be confidential. Okay, next paragraph. The members of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness invite society's members and supporters to dine with them when they hold love feast in all their branches every Sunday. This was the culture 30 years back. Now Sunday program is degenerated like anything in all centers. It becomes liability for ISKCON. Now, early days, this program was to recruit new devotees. On Friday, devotee used to go to the public places and parks, do harinam, distribute cards. On Sunday, we have free feast, free food. You can come at 10 o'clock and it will go till 2 o'clock. You will have drama, you have so many things. they invite people. Then on Saturday they start planning cooking, sweet rice, this, that. And Sunday morning, even they go to pick them up from the parks. Then they start their program and then they distribute prasad. In this way, the Sunday program was actually the recruiting program for the new devotees in early days. Now Sunday program is only the free food eaters are coming. This is a problem. And nobody wants to listen anything. They are just looking what is the time of prasad. So this is now completely degenerated. But the Sunday love and trust feast, Prabhupada called it love feast. Many times when I have to speak on Sunday program, which I never like, but sometimes I am forced to, then only I speak these two words. Prabhupada started love and trust feast, which means those who are coming to our program, we have to train them how to love God, and we have to teach them how to trust in Scripture. So the whole program is meant to make people love Krishna and have a trust in Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. That is the whole purpose of the program. Love and trust. Love to Krishna, love among devotees, trust the words of Krishna, trust among devotees. That is the actually purpose of this Krishna conscious Sunday feast. Now further Prabhupada writes, how in this way we fulfill all these 6 purposes. Many interested people come to honor prasad, and whenever possible they invite members of the society to their homes and feed them sumptuously with prasad. It means we invite them on Sunday, they invite them on some day in their home, where we go and chant Hare Krishna, speak something, and they give us prasad. So, in this way, both the members of the society and the general public are benefited. People should give up the company of so-called yogis, jnanis, karmis, and philanthropists, because their association can benefit no one. Because so many people on Sunday goes to yogis for yoga, jnanis for dry lectures, to the karmis for some yajna, to the philanthropist more, we have to distribute cloth, we have to distribute this thing. So they go to these programs. So instead they should come and attend Sunday program, because that will benefit them spiritually. And all these will not benefit them spiritually at all. Only they can be materially benefited. So this is, they should not go there. If one really, what is the question?
I was curious about just the last thing we were talking about. So here, the Goshala has the Prasadam here, but the temple is, a distance away. So Sunday feast is, the love feast is so are they going to bring it back where the Prasadam will come back to the temple, or the
Vrindavan never had a Sunday feast.
They have an amazing Sunday.
It's an everyday feast here.
It's even better on Sunday. But what I'm trying to say is, are they going to bring speakers to here to the Goshala? Is there a plan that's going to go?
In Vrindavan, there was never Sunday feast. Because these are all Brajavasis living here. We cannot preach to them. So they are not going to be devotee. Hardly in the last 70 years, maybe one devotee, he also left ISKCON and started his own movement. Only one was Prabhupada's disciple, Brajavasi. He started his own temple. So, with Brajavasis, Prabhupada said, we should not mix too much and not be too away. Like with monkeys, we should not be too near and too away. Similarly with Brisbane, not too near and not too away, simply keep a respectable distance. Because like somebody said, Prabhupada, we can open center at Radhakund. Prabhupada said, no, Radhakund is not for preaching, it's for relishing. So Vrindavan is for relishing, it's not for preaching. So only we should provide a facility every day to the people. They come, listen katha, take prasad. Only outside people, they can do this. Sunday feast is for actually West, it was very popular in the West. Because Sunday people there go usually to the club for dancing or the restaurant for eating. So this is a natural Sunday program for Western people. So Prabhupada read their mentality. On Sunday, if they want to dance and pay something, we will give them opportunity to dance free in our hall. And they want to pay money and eat somewhere, we will give them free food. So it was the alternative given to those people. Their culture was to dance and dine out. Those who are dancing and dine out, Prabhupada gave them alternate, come and dance with us and dine with us. So this was for Western culture basically. In India it was never successful. In India it becomes hard of prasad, eating festival. Therefore most of the temples have Sunday program quite early or late according to the original system of Sunday. It was good for the students. In Western countries, out of India, this is successful, but not in India. But Prabhupada is speaking about Sunday program, so we are reading this. Okay? Now, if one really wants to attain the goal of human life, he should associate with devotees of Krishna conscious movement, because it is the only movement that teaches one how to develop love of God. Religion is the spatial function of the human society, and it constitutes the distinction between human society and animal society. The animal society has no church, no mosque, no religious system. In all the parts of the world, however downtrodden human society may be, there is some system of religion. Even tribal aborigines in the jungles also have system of religion. When a religious system develops and turns into love of God, it is successful. As stated in first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam 1, Savai Pancham Paro Dharmo Yato Bhakti Adokshya. So Prabhupada is respecting all the religions of the world. Then he's saying even the people dwell in jungle, they follow some religious rules. But when religion is actually comes to the stage of perfection, that is called love of God. Perfection in religion is an awakening love of God, whichever religion it is. If that leads to the love of God, that is the perfection of religion. So in human society, religion is must. But the perfect religion is one which brings one to the stage of awakening love of God. That is the perfection and success for human life. So that is the climax of the religion. To respect our religion. But Prabhupada used to say, your religion is good if it is actually awakening love of God. This is fine. There's no need to change. All religions are good. They have to ultimately evolve and being topmost. And then it is called love of God. So real religion is love of God. And it's only one religion. Other religions are to come to this point. And then, next paragraph. So this paragraph number 4, ISKCON Sunday feast enables 6 loving exchanges. But there is no 6 loving exchanges, what we have read now. So how can you say Sunday love feast has 6 exchanges? We invite them, They take prasad, they invite them in our home and they also feed prasad. This is one. Bhunjate bhogyate, okay? Dadati prandikan, we chant Hare Krishna, give them holy name. They receive holy name. Because in our all Sunday feast, there is a kirtan and a lecture. That is Dadami and Granati. Then, what is the third one? Guhyam akhyati prachati. They ask some things about Krishna consciousness and we explain to them. They have some material problems of this world. We solve those. In this way, there is also all these 6 in Sunday feast.
My question is regarding eating in, like for preaching sometimes, the people they call us for eating prasad. So we know that by eating the prasad, it will affect our consciousness. So what should be done in those cases?
Prabhupada says, they invite in their homes, society to their homes and feed them sumptuously with prasad. So if the congregation and some pious people invite the devotees to their home for honoring prasad, then this is important for Priti Lakshman. These are the symptoms of bhakti. Prabhupada used to go for invitation in foreign countries to the pious Hindus' houses. They were not official devotees, but he used to go there. Most of the time, Prabhupada's disciples used to go there and cook for Prabhupada. Or they can train them how to cook and how to offer to the deities and make it prasad. So if somebody invite us in their home for prasad, we should go early, help them how to make really prasad with Krishna conscious mood, then set an altar, offer the prasad, and teach them how they should do in their home, and then we should honor prasad. There's nothing wrong in that. I remember in Pakistan we had some problem with one of the senior guru at that time. And we had some advocate Muslim for a case. So Giriraj Maharaj was there, GBC, I was there at that time. So we took 2 of our devotees and we took all the material, we cooked everything in their house and gave them Krishna Prasad. So, and once we were invited in some rich man's house and it was pure vegetarian, like Vaishnava Prasad. We were about to start, then one of the Prabhupada disciples asked, Giriraj Maharaj, have we offered? Maharaj said, just rejected Sarira Avidya Jal. What is the problem? We chant this mantra, it means we offer it to Krishna. What we say? In the last part of this mantra, Sarira Avidya Jal, what is the last part? Radha Krishna Prasad. So what is wrong with that? So it depends upon the consciousness of a devotee. If there's a new devotee and his desire is only to go and eat some rich prasad, then he will not get benefited. Devotee will not be benefited. But the devotee is serious and senior, he will accept the prasad and make those people devotees. So Prabhupada used to go and all his disciples also used to go. So there are some fanatic disciples, devotees in ISKCON. They say, no, we cannot eat in outside people's house. They are too weak in their devotional service, so they fear they will be contaminated, or else they have not understood the principle of Krishna consciousness. This is nemagra. They are only, following rule without knowing the principle. I don't want to eat with any karmi cooking. Who has grown this grain which you are eating? Some devotee? Huh? And the gas you are using is coming from some devotee? Huh? The utensil made by some devotee which you are eating in? So, this is Namagra. You go there, chant holy name, preach them, teach them how to make prasad, honor prasad, offer prasad. And that's good. What is the problem? Not accepting is Namagra, actually Namagra. It's not good for my devotion, it's not good for the people to whom we want to help. I go everywhere. My principle is I accept. No problem. We develop relation with those people. In the future, they can help movement. They can give some donation to the temple. They can become devotee. People have the deities in their home. They start offering prasad. So what is wrong? What is your question?
It's a comment for me. In this connection in Prabhupada memories, one devotee shares this happened in America, I think. They go to some home program. And after they start eating prasadam, one of the devotees, he whispers in Prabhupada's ear that it has onion garlic. And then Prabhupada says that don't speak anything, just have it.
The point is that Prabhupada understood principle that we have to preach this person. We are not servant of this, what he's offering us actually. It's not. It's something like that don't make a scene in somebody's house by. I made sometimes scene, I still regret for that. Yeah, it is immature stage. You may not eat, just keep it aside. If you have not to eat, like I think Bhakti Brother Govind Maharaj was saying, we were traveling in some part of Kazakhstan or somewhere. So some Muslim there, they asked to come out in our place, we have some program kind of. Who are you? He said, we are priest. So come to our place. Again there, he said, now honor prasad. And he said, I'll meet. Today we are fasting. Today we are fasting, we will not eat anything. So why to fight? Just simply say, I am fasting. No problem. Go there, preach, and say, today I am fasting. Anyway, only fruits I can honor. Okay, no problem. But why not have a relation with them? We have not relation with food. We went there to keep relation with the people, not to the thing. So we have to cultivate people, not the onion garlic. You know. No, it's very difficult to really understand. I know this in preaching, mature preacher can only understand, like Prabhupada said like this. I told, I think other day here in a Hindi class that Prabhupada was invited by Mishra, that he went with devotees, and in his salad there was also the onion. So Prabhupada just separated onion on one side and took the other things. No, what is the problem? I have to keep relation with Mishra, not with onion. Throw onion on side. And we are more onion conscious than devotee conscious. So this only at mature stage it is possible. So ISKCON Sunday feast, 6 loving exchange, I explained, you understood? This is a question. Now, the real religion is to revive love of God. This is second topic. Second principle in this paragraph 4. This is the second principle. There is religion in all part of the world. It is to differentiate the human being from animal. Therefore, there is some sort of religion even in primitive persons. But the religion's perfection is when it awakens the love of God. That's what the whole theme is. Now the last paragraph, conclusion. With Anuvarti Tika, there is Anuvarti Tika also. Paragraph 5. if the members of the human society actually wants peace of mind, you can write the sentence like this: if the member of the human society wants peace of mind. You can write like that. Actually, by Prabhupada, why writing actually? Because so many political leaders and we will give you peace and prosperity. They speak like that, but there's no speaking about actual thing. So actual, Prabhupada is saying actually something different than what the so-called politicians bring peace. Many peace meetings, peace conferences, but they always end in fighting. So Prabhupada, actual peace and tranquility and friendly relationship between man and nation, they must follow the Krishna conscious system of religion, by which they can develop the dormant love for Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As soon as people do so, their minds will be immediately filled with peace and tranquility. Mind will be filled with peace and tranquility. You have Bhagavad Gita? You have done the second chapter? Find out the verse number 66. What is the verse number 66? I don't know. This is 66 or 62. Find out.
Nasti buddhi.
Nasti. This is the verse 66?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, Nasti ayuktasya
Buddhi.
buddhi. One who is not connected with Krishna, he has no firm intelligence. He has no firm mind. Then, na ayuktasya bhavana. Then he will not have. Then will come ashantasya kutas sukham. Then if there is no peace, how there will be happiness? Read the translation of this word verse.
One.
Yes.
One who is not in transcendental
One who is not.
in transcendental consciousness.
Now, take the microphone.
One who is not in transcendental consciousness can have neither a controlled mind nor steady intelligence, without which there is no possibility of peace. And how can there be any happiness without peace?
So if somebody is not united with Krishna, there is no good consciousness, no peace, no happiness. So what Krishna consciousness is providing, they are connecting them with Krishna. And the connection is love of God. And therefore they are peaceful and happy. This is the verse I speak to the new people. How one can be peaceful and happy? By being connected with God. I tell you a story.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. A 5-year-old child holding the hand of his father entered in a big sort of festival, exhibition. He saw nice toys, he was dancing. I need this, father, I need this. Then there was a beautiful chocolate shop. Oh, I need this variety, this variety. Then there were beautiful dresses. I need this dress, I need this dress. All of a sudden, there was announcement that there is some bomb. Everybody just ran away here and there. The hand of that boy was separated from his father. He's crying. Same all chocolates are there, all toys are there, our clothes are there, but he's crying. So the happiness which the child was experiencing was in these things outside or the hand of Father?
Hand of
Huh?
Father.
As long as he has a hand of Father in his hand, everything was very pleasant to him. As soon as he separated from Father, all these things of no use for him. This is actually means if we are connected with Krishna, everything in this world is useful. We are separate from Krishna, we are just like a child crying. So this means that if the whole world wants peace and tranquility, they should accept only this religion which awakens the love of God. That will fill our heart with peace, tranquility, and happiness. Otherwise, nothing will give us peace, happiness. So this verse, you keep this verse in your mind. It's very important. And what is the verse before this? Hmm? Huh? प्रसादे सर्व दुखानां हानिरस्य उपजायते प्रसन्न मनसः. It's by the mercy of the Supreme Lord all the problems are solved, right? So if you are not connected with Lord, then there will be no mercy, there will be no peace, there will be no happiness. So when we read these lines, how can we really get a support from Bhagavad Gita or other Shastra to understand this? So this verse is to understand how by coming in contact with Krishna conscious movement, which teaches the love of God, how to awaken love of God, then we will be actually peaceful and tranquil, which means happy. You know, happiness is in everybody's heart. You must be expert to bring it out. And that is actually love of God. Once, see, we have 2 pages to go. I wanted to start the next verse, but anyway. The story? I know a story, okay. In the end. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati's purport is the negative result of exchange of these 6 things with the non-devotees. His whole purport is on the negative side. If we exchange these 6 things with the materialistic Mayavadis, then more problem will be there. Don't do that. That's the whole purpose of the purport. Okay? So Srila Prabhupada's conclusion is over. Okay. In this regard, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur warns all devotees engaged in broadcasting Krishna conscious movement not to speak to the impersonalist Mayavadis who are always determined to oppose such theistic movements. The world is full of Mayavadi and atheists, and the political parties of the world take advantage of Mayavad and other atheistic philosophies to promote materialism. What is this actually? Why Bhaktisiddhanta is writing? Why he is writing like these things? Well, Indian original Vedic religion is influenced by foreign invasions. And then there came the Mayavad, everything one. Everybody God. Daridar Narayan, poor is God. Feeding poor is the topmost religion. So this was very common in India because of the influence of many invaders. So original Vedic religion was completely confusion now. So, these people, some political parties use these people. Sometimes they even back a strong party to oppose the Krishna conscious movement. These communist parties. Prabhupada started his big Pandal program in Calcutta, and communist party people, they made a big problem in that program. And because it was the government, this was the communist government. They were saying why the chairs are given to some people and why some people are sitting down. You are making a classes. And they make a big no. And Prabhupada said, start chanting Hare Krishna. Simply said, start chanting Hare Krishna, everything will also. Because they cannot stand hearing Krishna consciousness, so they will go away. So as soon as you start chanting, they will disappear. Because if they chant, then they will not remain atheist. So that is their problem. So it's very easy. You chant Hare Krishna, beat your drums, they disappear. Very simple. So these, Prabhupada has seen the atheistic people have done all these problems. But in Bhaktisiddhanta's time also the same thing. The Mayavadis and other atheists do not want the Krishna conscious movement to develop because it educates people in God consciousness. Such is the policy of the atheists. There is no benefit in feeding snake milk and bananas because the snake will never be satisfied. On the contrary, by taking milk and bananas, the snakes simply become more poisonous. Kevalam vishvardhantam vardhanam. If a snake is given milk or to drink, its poison simply increases. For similar reason, we should not disclose our minds to the serpent, Mayavadis and Karmis. Such disclosure will never help. It is best to avoid association with them completely and never ask them about anything confidential because they cannot give good advice. Nor should we extend invitation to Mayavadis and atheists, nor accept their invitations. For by such intimate intermingling with we may become affected by their atheistic mentality. Sangat sanjayate kama. It is the negative injection of this verse that we should refrain from giving anything to or accepting anything from the Mayavadi and atheist. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has also warned, Vishay Anna Khaila Dushta Ayaman. By eating food prepared by worldly people, one's mind becomes wicked. Unless one is very advanced, he is unable to utilize everyone's contribution. This line is most important. See, unless one is very advanced, he is unable to utilize everyone's contribution to further the Krishna conscious movement. Therefore, on principle, one should not accept charity from Mayavad or atheist. It means, unless one is advanced, Prabhupada can accept, but we cannot accept. He can use that in Krishna consciousness. We may not, we may use for ourselves and get fallen down. Yeah.
So I had that question that time only, but now I got my answer. But sometimes we take this, we become lenient.
We become
lenient.
Lenient?
Yes.
About?
Like we are going for preaching and then we are getting as a dadati pratigrindati. So we are giving, so if they are giving us, then we should partake it. But if my status or consciousness is not that level, then again we may fall down. Then we have to take.
Yes, that's it. If you are not advanced and we are not able to use what you get as a donation and you are not using in Krishna's service or for preaching Krishna consciousness, then you will not advance in Krishna consciousness because their consciousness will affect you. So Prabhupada said, unless one is very advanced, not everybody cannot do like that. Yes, they know.
I have every single member of my family is an atheist.
You have every member of your family?
He's atheist.
Atheist. Very good. Yes, very good. Therefore you are devotee.
But what does that mean for me?
You can keep your relation with your family, but only love Krishna. This is the principle. Love for Krishna, relation with worldly people. You maintain your relation with your sister like a sister, with a brother like a brother, father like a father, but love only Krishna. No love with worldly people whatsoever who they are. Mayavadis are others. No, love is only for Krishna. Relation with the, this is a principle. Love Krishna, keep relationship with world. But we are doing everything opposite. We love the world and we keep only relation with Krishna. Just equation is opposite. You have given your life to Krishna, but your body is given by your parent, so you can keep the relation with their parents. Soul belongs to Krishna, body belongs to parents. So you have to keep both together. No problem. If you have actually understood the nature of the soul to love Krishna and you act in that consciousness, then you are mingling with all your families, no problem. Prabhupada was mingling with all those hippies. There was no problem. Prabhupada was not affected by them.
Yeah, but it says unless one is very advanced.
This is about, with family you can exchange, you can give them some prasad, and if they give them some dry fruit, you bring and offer to a Krishna Balaram, no problem. You understand what I'm saying? If they give you some gift, you can offer to the deities, then no problem.
Well, I put the photo in the kitchen because that's
Yeah.
just what I can.
Yeah.
I don't meant to do that, but like I put it there.
No problem.
And
Whatever
then-
they give, you offer to Krishna
I do.
and honor prasad and give them some prasad. It's perfectly all right, no problem.
I don't explain it, I just put the pictures
No problem.
there.
What actually this is written is communism at that time. This was the time during the British rule here. The Russia and the China both has their people here, communist parties, because they wanted really something communism going on here. And that was a problem for the Krishna conscious movement. Not the Indian people, but the communist minded people, like in whole Bengal, now still there's a communist party, right? That was a problem, and they were just following their rules. Not it is our family atheist. Our family is not actually atheist. We think they are atheist. They are not atheist. They are not atheist.
They are.
Yeah, they are not atheists. They are not, like politically oriented. They are more like karmis. They are interested in their selfish interest.
Yeah, well, I disagree
Yeah.
in my situation, but they're definitely atheists.
Yeah, we should agree on some principle. We both agree, and then we keep that relation on that level. But we don't disagree. Don't discuss that. But whatever we agree, we should accept. No, we should not gamble. Say like that. It's better no have intoxication. They'll say also it's not good. To take drug is not good. They will also say same thing, right?
No, they take drugs, they drink,
Drugs is okay?
they eat meat, they would do whatever they like.
Huh?
As long as they're giving not chemicals, you can.
Yeah, but something we always we agree on some points.
Yes, there's love.
So we should keep relation, no problem. This is something for actually some political or oriented people.
My dad's a professor in political science and writes books, so it is relevant.
Definitely they are materialistic people. They are materialistic people. They don't hate spirituality, but they don't want to practice themselves. They don't hate.
Oh, they hate.
They hate?
Hate.
Okay. That's good. Because they hate, therefore you are in Vrindavan. Yeah, Krishna loves, so you came to Krishna. At heart, actually, they only hate that you are not one of them.
Yes.
Because you are not one of them. You are something different, alien for them. So they hate something which is not satisfying their senses. So it is natural. Don't worry. This is something about gross materialistics and atheists which are against Krishna conscious movement. The conclusion is that we should always keep company with devotees, observe the regulative principles, following in the footsteps of Acharya. What are these words? Satovrti, Tattat Karm Prodnat. And in full obedience carry out the order of the spiritual master. In this way, we shall be able to develop our devotional service and dormant Krishna consciousness. The devotee who is neither a neophyte nor a Mahabhagavat, a greatly advanced devotee, but is within the middle status of devotional, is expected to love the Supreme Personality of Godhead, make friends with the devotees, show mercy to the ignorant, and reject jealous and demonic. In this verse, there is a brief mention of the process of making. Now these lines are important. These lines are important, okay? These lines are important. In this verse, there is a brief mention of the process of making loving transaction with Supreme Personality of Godhead and making friends with devotees. According to the Dadati principle, an advanced devotee is supposed to spend at least 50% of his income on the service of the Lord and his devotees. Srila Rupa Goswami has set such an example in his life. When he decided to retire, he distributed 50% of his life's earning to Krishna's service, 25% to his relatives, and kept 25% for personal emergencies. This example should be followed by all devotees. Whatever one's income, 50% should be spent on behalf of Krishna and his devotees, and this will fulfill the demand of Dadati. In the next verse, Srila Rupa Goswami informs us what kind of Vaishnava should be selected as a friend and how Vaishnava should be served. So now we have this slide. Anuvarti explanation, which means Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. The devotee who is neither a neophyte nor a Mahabhagavat, a greatly advanced devotee, but within the middle status of devotional service, it means Madhyamadikari, is to love the Supreme Personality of Godhead, make friends with the devotees, show favor to the ignorant, and reject jealous and demonic. 4 things. In this verse, there is a brief mention of the process of making loving transaction with the Supreme Personality of Godhead and making friends with the devotees. In the next verse, this is what we have discussed. So here actually ends this one. This is the actually verse about Madhyamadikari from Bhagavatam. Ishware tadadhineshu baleshu dveshtu sucha. Ishware prem. With God, to God he love. Ishwar is with prem, right? Tadadhineshu means devotee. Maitri, become friend. Can you see this? And then Baleshu. Balishu means ignorant. He should become kirpo. Kirpa. Kirpa means merciful. And dveshastu, those who are envious, he should be upeksha, ignore them. Yakaroti samadhyam, one who does like that, he is a middle class devotee. So love is for God. Friendship is with devotees. Mercy is for innocent. And avoid atheist and envious. This is the standard of Madhyam Adhikari. End. Fourth verse is over.
Before one question is regarding the religion and the love of God. So the question is like the atheists they frame this question like there are so many religion war because of religion. Like what should we say to them? Because of religion, there's war going on.
What I don't understand your question.
Regarding the sloka which you say Save Pumsam Paro Dharmo, the religion is supposed to give the love of God. But the atheists they say that nowadays you can see that so many war is going on because of the religion.
So many?
Wars.
Wars?
Yeah, wars.
Uh-huh.
It's going on because of religion. Religious war. Kind of Hindu, Muslim and other aspects.
Any religion which is at the bodily platform, always there are fightings. Only the religion which is at the platform of soul, there is no fighting. My religion, your religion is a problem. What is your idea about the 50%? How you understand this Rupa Goswami's 50%, and every devotee should give 50% to Krishna consciousness as a Dadati principle. It's not income actually. Word is income, it doesn't mean income. Is it? Rupa Goswami, when he retired, it means he spent what he could spend. Then what he has a left over as a saving, 50% of that. It means if I am earning 50,000 rupees per month, my expenses of living is 30,000. So now I have 20,000 saving. Of that I should give 10,000 for Krishna consciousness, 5,000 for my relatives, and 5,000 for my emergency. It's not that of 50 I should give 25, it's not like that. So first we have to understand how much expenses are involved after the income. Then we should divide it like that. It's not easy. Hardly 1% or 2% in Swan has done this.
But at times, like if a person is earning even more than a lakhs because of their own extravagant expenses, it may be lakhs of rupees expenses every day, and one is unable to save anything.
Nothing is there left, then only chant Hare Krishna and be happy and come for free prasadam. What's the problem? No problem. If you don't want to give Krishna, you spend whatever you have, no problem. People can do like that because I have to give 50%. It's better I should spend. I should buy a car, I should buy a home, so there's no money left. That is, Birla never wanted to give income tax. So whatever surplus he used to build temples. Because he spent all money, so he will not give to the government, he give to the God. So this way, it's up to you. You give to the God or you give to the government. If you give 50% as a donation, then you will get tax exemption. It means you have not to give to the government. So in any way, the principle is this. Whoever is earning, he has to maintain his life. He has to give salaries to the servants which are working for him. He has to give tax to the government. And he has to give the donation to the charitable organization. And Brahman actually. I'm just translating it the otherwise. The Vaishya and Grasta who is earning, he has to give salary to the Shudra. He has to give tax, he has to give tax to the Kshatriya, and he has to give Dakshina to the Brahmana. Now everybody is earning. He is giving salary to the servant, he is giving tax to the government, or he is giving some bribe to the government. Only they will stop the donation to the devotees. That is a problem. Nobody is ready to keep a share for Krishna. That is the whole mood of this verse is everybody in his income should keep a share for Krishna. You have to give. You have to give to the government. You have to give to the servant. You cannot stop them. Then why not to give to the Brahmana who they guide you? They teach you. So the whole problem is only people have stopped giving to the Brahmanas in a culture. So Prabhupada wanted a Brahmanical culture. So all our questions of this fourth verse are over.
Prabhuji, I have a question. So in the last page it says that one should not invite Mayavadis or go to their invitations. When I was in US, there were a couple of times when the local ISKCON temple received invitations as a part of Hindu society. So there was a debate going on whether to attend or not. So one of the comments that came was that in the past ISKCON did not attend these kind of events. So ISKCON was kind of like looked upon as they did not have proper. So the local body there decided that for the first we should attend. So there was still this debate always keeps going on. So
See, for purpose of communication, we should keep relationship with all religious organization. We should keep relation with all religious organization as a spiritual movements, but not mix with their philosophy. The idea is ISKCON people started saying we are not Hindus, we are Vaishnavas. That is right. But when there was a problem in England about the temple, then they realized only Hindus can help us who are in England to save the temple. So then they changed the definition. We are a Vedic Varna ashram or Vedic society practiced by Hindus in India. A Vaishnava tradition practiced by Hindus in India. So we have learned this, that if we don't keep relationship with the other spiritual organizations, then when we have a trouble, then we will be alone. Because there are many atheists and other people, communists, they give trouble to the movement. So we need all these spiritual people together on certain points. This is called interfaith dialogues. So there is a need for that. Prabhupada went to all the function in Amritsar. It was all Mayavadis speaking there. And he spoke Krishna consciousness. So it's not that we should not go there, but we should not take their philosophy. But we should present our view of point of view. So I go to most of these people, it's no problem for me. They know I am Krishna devotee, I am a Vaishnava, and they invite me. And they are not like Mayavadi. They may be Mayavadi, but what's the problem with me? They ask me to speak Gita, I speak Gita. That's it. So I think this one word of Srila Prabhupada, if we are not sufficiently advanced, then we should not mix. If we are madhyam level, then we can mix. The neophyte goes, then his faith can shake. We should have a department in a temple that have a relation with the other people. He can go and meet with them and interact with them and keep relation with them, no problem.
I think we have one PRO.
Yeah, we have something like that. ISKCON Communication Ministry. Anyway, you have to distribute prasad, I think. I wanted to start, I will start the verse number 5. Just chant this and go. You have to distribute prasad.
Yes,
Prasad is still offering going on. Huh? Recite the verse. Huh?
You said story.
Oh, stories disappeared. Krishneti yasya giritam manasyadrye दीक्षास्ति चेत प्रणतिभिः च भजन्तमीशम् शुश्रूषया भजन् विघ्नम् अनन्य अन्या निन्दादिशून्यं हृदमीप्सेत सङ्गलब्ध्या कृष्णेति यस्य गिरीतं मनस्याद्रा कृष्णेति यस्य गिरीतं मनस्साद्र्येत दीक्षा अस्ति चेत प्रणतिभिः च भजन्तम् ईशम् शुश्रूष्य भजन् विघ्नम् अनन्यम् अन्या निन्दादिशून्य हृदमीप्सित सङ्गलब्ध्या कृष्ण ने बोलिए कृष्णेति यस्य गिरीतं मनस्याद्रेत दीक्षास्ति चेत प्रतिभिश्च भजन्तमीशम् शुश्रूषया भजन विघ्नम् अनन्य अन्या निन्दादिशून्य हृदमीप्सित सङ्गलब्ध्या कृष्णेति यस्य गृहीतं मनसाद्रियेत दीक्षास्ति चेत प्रणतिभिश्च भजन्तमीशम् शुश्रूष्य भजन् विघ्नम् अनन्य अन्या निन्दादिशून्य हृदमीप्सित सङ्गलब्ध्या First line says Krishna iti yasya giri. Anybody who chant the name of Krishna, giri means throat. Anyone from his throat, if name Krishna is coming, manasya adriyat, respect within your mind. It is a neophyte devotee. Neophyte devotee, he chant Hare Krishna, give respect in mind. Diksha asti, one who has taken initiation. Cheta pranati bhi, offer him obeisance. He has taken initiation, offer him obeisances. Now, Sangalabdya, you associate with only. You only associate with who? Ish, bhajantam isham. Bhajantam isham means one who is serving Lord. Sushrusha, hear from him. Bhajan Vigyam, about the science of devotional service. Ananyam, Ananya devotional service. Anya, and what is his qualification? Anya Ninda Adi Shunya. He is never criticizing anybody. His heart is pure. He is Uttamadhikari. hear from, associate with him. So, this verse says, we have these 6 exchanges, Dadati, Pratigananti. It should be with all devotees equally? No. We have to discriminate between the 3 levels of the devotee: neophyte, madhyam, and uttam. And who we should desire to associate? Only uttam. Now, translation. One should mentally honor the devotee who chants holy name of Lord Krishna. Like so many people in congregation, they just sometimes take mala, chant Hare Krishna, give them respect in mind. One should offer humble obeisance to the devotee who has undergone a spiritual initiation, Diksha. Not only Diksha, but is also engaged in worshipping the deity. Now, and one should associate with the faithfully serve that pure devotee who is advanced in undeviated devotional service and whose heart is completely devoid of propensity to criticize others. So, now the 3 levels of devotees. Kanishta, Madhyam, Uttam. Kanishta, 3rd class, Madhyam, 2nd class, Uttam, 1st class. How to relate with them is the purpose of this verse. So, we have to finish this verse in upcoming class. Okay? Hare Krishna. Krishna